Hello, sports fan. This is Stephen Hill with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Miami Dolphins, headed west to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at that game last week, 49ers were just more physical. 49ers were more of a physical team, more of a tactical team. They coached better. They outplayed the Dolphins on offense, defense, and special teams. That's just the coaching staff from Miami knows the 49ers very well because they came from the same building. Kyle Shanahan and company said, you know us, but we also know how to game plan you. They basically made Tua couldn't use his best guys, couldn't use his best receivers really to the best of his ability. They rushed him a lot. They got to the passer with three-man fronts, four-man fronts. They were very physical up front. You saw with the run game, they basically came and attacked. There was a lot going on in that game. And to see Jimmy G break his foot and they still were able to win in dominating fashion, it was a good move for the 49ers. You saw so many different moving pieces, but Miami has to get more beef up front. They're going to have to get more physical on that defensive line. The game was won and lost in the trenches on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. Miami's offensive line could not compete with the same level of intensity, and it cost them late, and they weren't able to come back. And you're looking at the Chargers. The Chargers got punched in the mouth. The Raiders got a little confident, and they never gave the game back, basically. The Chargers have one of the talented rosters in the NFL, but they don't close. They can have you be dead to rights for 3 quarters and give it up in the 4th quarter. So in this one, it's going to be interesting because you want to see one of these teams put their foot on the other team's neck and really finish. Neither one of these teams are finishing all that well in the 4th quarter. But I do have more confidence in the Miami Dolphins. When I look at their roster, having Tyreek Hill, having Waddle, that starts it off with 1,000-yard receiving wide receivers. And you look at just the overall speed. Not many teams have the speed defense that the 49ers defense had. So you won't see that same type of ability this week from the Chargers. One thing that worries me, if Herbert gets going, Herbert can roll. He's a very streaky quarterback. So when he gets going and he starts to complete passes, it starts a hot chain. And basically what that does is whoever touches that ball, they start to make plays. They see the ball come out, boop, boop, they're making plays too. So in this one, it's going to be a toss-up, but I have to lean towards the Miami Dolphins. I think they're going to get back on the right track this week. I think they'll be able to throw the ball a little bit better. You don't have the same defensive pressure as you would have against the 49ers, and I think that they're going to have the softer front on the defensive side of the ball. The Chargers are not anywhere close to where the 49ers are. I will say this, though. In the 4th quarter, if you don't have the Chargers dead to rights, they can come back on you quickly. They can put the foot to the gas pedal, and they have offensive studs on that side of the ball as well. So if you're the Dolphins, you want to put this game away as quickly as possible. Make sure Tua gets out of harm's way, and you just you want to make the playoffs. So I'm picking the Miami Dolphins to win this one. I don't think it's going to be a big game, blowout style, but I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup, though. So all you Dolphins fans, all you Chargers fans, get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus for all the updates and all the breakdowns. And as always, we'll see you on the very next video.